Hi there, traders. This is Chris from Elite Currency. Time to take a look at the Bitcoin USD dollar pair. What's going on with this cryptocurrency? It seems to be continuing with the downtrend, so let's take a look. So this is the daily chart. Once again, BTC versus US dollar, and you can see here the whiz levels. They indicate how far the trend has gone. In this case, the downtrend, of course, and you can see the price is getting into pretty much a very trending environment here. Anytime it breaks below whiz 3, you're seeing a very strong trend potential there. So we've been in that trend for a while now, a couple of weeks, I guess. And whiz 6 is very typical target for such a trend. So you can see there's still some space left actually for price to fall to the downside. So we're not that close yet to an overtrend, a trend that has gone too far. But around 2000, you can see that there might be a turnaround there. There might be a reversal back up, because in that case, the trend might start to finally be overstretched to the downside. Also, if we take this swing high, swing low into account like this, and put the fib on that particular piece, you can see there was a lot of momentum to the downside, and price went sideways in the kind of consolidation, corrective pattern here, triangle, a descending wedge triangle, because there were lower highs with flat bottoms, and eventually price did break through that bottom to create this bearish breakout. So if we look at that minus 272 target, which is the typical first target for a bearish ABC, or any ABC in fact, we see there was a 38.2 fib bounce right here on this particular spot. So the target, minus 272 target, just a little bit above that 2000 round psychological level at 2275. So adding things up, we are looking at probably a potential bounce anywhere between 1750 and perhaps the quarter level of $2,500 on the Bitcoin. That could be a support zone where price might hit and bounce back to the upside if it is indeed making a bearish ABC like this, ABC. Let's take a little bit closer look at this correction. You can see the price broke below the 21 EMA, the 144 EMA here once, twice, 3, and then here 3 times to the upside, once, twice, 3 times, and then eventually the fourth break below the 144 EMA actually was the key breakout, because in that case we had a consolidation zone that went sideways, didn't go back to the 144 EMA, and price broke below that. So from this perspective, this is looking like a typical wave A, this is typical wave B consolidation, and we seem to be in a wave C. All right, so for the moment, looking at this support zone for a turnaround, there's also some previous support areas and levels to think about. For instance, in this particular spot, let's put lines on the top and the bottom like that, and that could also help and aid the potential bounce to the upside. Now, if it breaks through that zone, then difficult to say really. Then the downtrend is way further and stronger than I would imagine when we had the breakout, and then I think we have to really reanalyze everything from scratch. But you know, eventually it cannot last much longer, you would say, before there's some bounce, whether that's 2000 or 1000. It has to be a little bit of a relief rally, I think, just because it then reaches a unsustainable kind of downtrend, and some relief rally has to happen, I would say. But what level at this moment is key? I think somewhere between 1750 and 2000. If it does break below that, then maybe 1000 or 1200. It's difficult at this moment to believe that it could go that deep, but you never know. It has been pretty strong, this downtrend so far. Now, the uptrend, I think, could start if we get a re-break above the 144 EMA, or a re-break above the 21 EMA zone on this weekly chart. Let's zoom in a little bit. That at the moment, and of course that can change as price goes into the future, the EMAs will drop. At this moment, they're around 5,500, 6,000. So we would need to see a break above that with pretty good momentum like this, for instance, push up, maybe a correction, and then the second break should be a good continuation of that uptrend. All right, so something like that, a pattern like this, with good 5-wave momentum on lower time frames, followed by an ABC correction here, that will be kind of the pattern we're looking for before the uptrend, the long-term uptrend, might finally start. That is something that needs to be seen. Otherwise, we're not even close to talking about an uptrend. All right, that's it. If you're interested in that Wiz tool, it is part of the Elite Currency ECS SWAT methodology and systems. So check it out on our website, elitecurrency.com. In any case, wish you all good trading. Talk to you soon. Cheers.